Have you ever felt powerless at work? Not angry, not loud, just small. You go to work every day. You work hard. You try to be sincere. You complete your task. You stay late when required. But somehow you still feel invisible. Maybe your effort is not recognized. Maybe someone talks to you in a tone that hurts. Maybe decisions are made without considering you, and slowly something changes inside. You stop express your ideas. You stop volunteering. You start doubting about your own ability. Am I really capable? That silent question is heavy because powerlessness is not just about salary, it's about dignity. Let me tell you something important. Feeling powerless at work does not mean you are weak. Sometimes you are in a system where power is concentrated at the top. In many workplaces, authority is confused with intelligence, but authority is given by position and respect is earned by character. And those two are very different. When someone reminds you of their authority, it often shows their insecurity, not your incompetence. But here is the danger. If you stay in that environment long enough, you may start believing their tone. You may shrink yourself. You may lower your ambition. You may start thinking, this is all I deserve. And that is where real damage begins. So, what can you do? First, separate your self worth from your workplace. Your designation is not your identity. I learned that the hard way. Your boss's opinion is not your permanent evaluation. Your current situation is a chapter, not the whole book. Second, build internal power. Internal power comes from preparation. Ask yourself, if I lost this job tomorrow, what skills do I have that the market will still value? If the answer is unclear, that is your signal. Start building leverage. Leverage means options. Options reduce fear, and when fear reduces, confidence returns slowly. Improve one practical skill. Strengthen your communication. Read more. Learn more. Build something small outside your job. It may not give immediate income, but it gives psychological strength. And psychological strength changes your posture. Now, here is something very important. Do not react emotionally to humiliation. I know it hurts, but reacting emotionally in an unequal power environment can trap you further. Instead, respond with calm professionalism. Silence is not weakness. Sometimes silence is strategy. Observe, learn, prepare. Because one day you will move beyond that space. And when you do, you will not carry bitterness, you will carry strength. Another important truth, sometimes we stay in an painful environments because we are afraid of uncertainty. We think at least this is stable, but stability without dignity slowly breaks confidence. So, while you stay, don't mentally surrender. Prepare for transition. You don't need to quit tomorrow. You need to grow daily. And here is the final truth I want you to remember. Power is rarely given, it is built quietly. It is built in late night learning. It is built in disciplined self improvement. It is built when you decide, I will not let this define me. If you are feeling powerless today, it does not mean you are powerless permanently. It means you are in a phase. Phases change, but only you prepare for the next one. So don't shrink, don't collapse, don't let temporary authority define your permanent value. Build silently because one day you will look back at this phase and realize this was the period that built your strength. Your current position does not define your permanent power.